Big, bold, and locked down like none other thanks to two large straps, the Air Jordan 8 embodied the 90s more than any other Jordan silhouette. The Aqua colorway hit stores again this year, one of only 3 original colorways, and Michael Jordan's shoes of choice for the 1993 All-Star Game. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, what is up? Reese here, and I've got a brand new sneaker review for you. What we're looking at today is the Air Jordan 8 Retro in black, true red, flint gray, and bright Concord. What I'm talking about, of course, though, is the Air Jordan 8 Aqua. This is the first release of the Aqua colorway since 2007, which was the first time the pair was ever retroed. And this is also the first release where they left Aquatone off of the box colors, although that is the color that has really become synonymous with this particular pair. These released on Black Friday, November 27th, 2015, retailing for $190. The Air Jordan 8 first released in 1993, dropping in 3 original colorways. There were 2 pairs that tied into the Bulls uniforms. One was a white-based home pair that's also known as the Bugs Bunnies. The other was a black-based away pair known as the Playoff 8s. The third colorway was this, the Aqua 8s, and this was the shoe that Michael Jordan wore in the 1993 NBA All-Star Game. That was actually the only game where he ever wore this pair on court. In 2015, we've heard a lot about remastered Air Jordan Retros. Jordan Brand has focused on things like colors, materials, and overall shoe quality in an effort to bring back retros that are as true to the original shoes as possible. Jordan Brand and Nike did a great job with the 2015 Aquas, getting a lot of things right. There are definitely a few small differences, but nothing too major, and they did a lot better getting these correct to the originals than they did in 2007. Not that the 2007 release was bad by any means, there were just a lot of small differences that really separated it from the original 1993 release. To see a great video comparison that shows the 1993 original release, the 2007 retro, and the 2015 retro all side by side, go check out the awesome video that MJoe23Dan put together. I'll link it here and in the description, and I highly recommend checking that out to learn more about the differences, similarities, and nuances of each pair. Before we get into our close-up view of this pair, real quick, I want to show you one thing that came special with the packaging for this shoe. When you open the box, the first thing you find is an Air Jordan 8 retro card. On the front, you've got Michael Jordan doing his classic Jumpman pose in the Aqua 8s. And on the back, you've got a little bit of information about his 92-93 season and pictures of each numbered Air Jordan silhouette up through the 22. Now the 22 was a shoe that released in 2007, which if you remember is the last time that the Aqua was released, and there were also a couple other Air Jordan 8 colorways that released that year. What it seems like is that these must be just like left over from the 2007 releases. I know I also got this exact same card when I picked up the Bugs Bunny 8s in 2013. And that seems like the most logical explanation since we don't see retro cards with any other pairs. And also, if they were still making new retro cards, it seems weird that they would stop with the 22. You know, since we're up to the 29, and at the very least, you would think they would stop at the 23 since that was a significant shoe for Michael Jordan just being his number and everything. So I'm not totally sure why they include these, but it is something cool that they do include, so look out for that if you pick up a pair. And with all that said, let's get into a close-up view of this shoe. Here with our close-up view of the Air Jordan 8 Aqua. The upper of the shoe features a material called Durabuck, which is a synthetic leather that mimics nubuck. You got it in black here on the toe box, up on the straps, and then along here on the side here, here, and up here. And for these side and upper sections, you've actually got perforations within the Durabuck that just help with breathability. You've got the exact same thing on the inside of the shoe. So you got perforations, perforations, and perforations. You've also got Durabuck making an appearance back here on the lockdown strap that's used to secure the crossover straps to the shoe. And then there you've got Air Jordan embossed as well. Taking a look at the straps themselves, you've got 23 embossed on the outside crossover strap. And then if we look inside the straps, you've got black leather for kind of like the inside of that. And then you've also got these little lockdown tabs that are used to secure the straps to the shoe in a matte finish. Taking a look now at the tongue area, you can see bordering the tongue on both sides, you've got this flint gray suede. And that suede is actually something that's a little bit different compared to the 1993 release. It used to be a darker gray, and so there was not nearly as much contrast here between the like black and the gray. So that's one thing that has changed on this release. Then you've got black laces and black neoprene tongue that fits into the booty of the shoe. Up here at the top, you've got that famous distinguishing feature of the Air Jordan 8, which is the chenille Jumpman logo. You've got kind of like the shag carpeting here with bright Concord, Aquatone, and black. Those all surround a true red Jumpman, and then that's surrounded by a circle in orange, which looks kind of like a basketball rim. Now, taking a look at the back of the shoe, you've got more of that flint gray suede, and this is where you can really see the difference between the black and the gray. Got that here also at the heel, and you can see your Velcro for those straps. The interior of the shoe features a black lining. You've got this back section of the booty, which is totally separate here from the heel. That's something that the original shoe had, but then that was missing from the like 2007 retro, some of the like the 2013 pairs I know. And so those were just attached there, but here you can see it's actually totally separate for that inner booty fit. The insole then is a pretty vivid pattern of, you've got your Aquatone purple and red in there. Now, we've got these little like counters here on the side, and these feature a interesting pattern that's a mix of Aquatone, bright Concord, and black, and these were actually created through some like weird 3D cubic dipping process that I'm not too familiar with it, but that's kind of how they created these weird patterns for the 8. You got that on both sides of the shoe. And then now taking a look at the midsole, you've got 3 main colors. You can see the bottom section is black. You've got a little bit of that Aquatone here in the middle. And then the upper part is done in a bright Concord that features a lot of little like glitter hits. And that's something a lot of people were not thrilled about with this retro release, but that's actually something that the original shoe featured in 1993. That was not something they included on the 2007 retro, but to actually like it, I don't mind it at all, and it's cool that they brought it back to original specs. For the outsole, you've got black here on the heel, up at the front, your Jumpman in true red, Aquatone running through there, and then an interesting graphic pattern here in Aquatone, orange, bright Concord, true red, and black. And that does it for the video on these Aquas. Now, if you are interested in a pair, you can still pick them up, which is crazy. You know, they've been out for more than a month, but I know Finish Line has a full-size run. I'm sure other places still have them. So if you're interested, definitely be on the lookout for those for retail. There's no need to pay anything more than retail right now. Definitely let me know in the comments if you picked up a pair, if you decided not to. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the content and want to see more. Same with subscribing. It really helps, you know, my channel to be able to grow, and then you to stay up to date with all my latest sneaker reviews and videos.